Ahlan wa sahlan, assalamu alaikum ninjas, welcome back to another impression video there worth buying. Should you buy Chinese smartphone? This time we have the LeEco Le S3 X626 series model. Anyway, immediately I'm gonna tell you, this is like ninjas 2.5 years ago since this smartphone was released. Man, 2.5 years, they're still selling this LeEco. Nobody knows how in the heck they had so many of them in the stock. Nobody knows what is happening, bro. Are they dead? Are they alive? Who's producing these ones, bro? Anyway, ninjas, LeEco Le S3 in 2019. This smartphone right now on the GearBest is selling for $110. The 4GB RAM variant with 64 gigs of storage, and it has insane specs. I have to admit, these are insane specs with the Helio X20. So again, this is the cheapest smartphone with these specs, and if you really need this raw power with the aluminum alloy and a really great screen plus an audio side of the LeEco Le S3 is spot on in my opinion. But let's firstly just discover here and tell you the cons, which I even said, and I would advise you please make sure to check my in-depth review, and of course, like always, support my channel, shop online, buy this smartphone or other LeEco smartphones with my links in the description. We're gonna I also will leave and share different buying links for different LeEco smartphones on GearBest and Banggood. Right now, GearBest is only selling this device here, 64 plus 4 gigs of RAM. And the cons, ninja. So of course, the immediate two major cons for me are lack of SD card support. Again, this doesn't come with the minimum 32. It is 64 gigs of storage. So I think that most of you will be satisfied with 64 gigs of storage. Remember that the Android system takes around 8 gigs, so we'll have available 52, 53 or so. Anyway, we have an old Android operative system, Android 8. Sorry for that. No, I'm sorry for that. Oh my God, no, my bad. Android 6 Marshmallow with the LeEco Le S3. You are able, I think the LeEco company did release somehow, I don't know how they managed to release an OTA updates, new updates for LeEco smartphones. I don't know how, but they release them. You could do manual update, or you can just flash custom ROM with Android 8 Oreo if you could do that. And it's not that difficult to flash the LeEco smartphones. It's way easier than flashing Xiaomi smartphones, example, because Xiaomi have locked bootloader, etc. So another con, it is the lack of SD card, lack of the 3.5mm headphone jack. And what I noticed with the LeEco Le S3, the X626 version, that the fingerprint sensor kind of miswork ninjas. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. This is kind of, it's not like a defect, faulty device, it's just kind of a bug in the software itself with this old version of the LeEco LU, yeah? Louis. Anyway, AUI. Anyway, so let's go. What is cool about it? Design and material. It is one of the best looking devices here, if we can obviously forget the bezels. It is very thin and very light, 7.5mm thin, ninjas. This is one of the thinnest smartphones for this price tag, 153 grams. Most of these smartphones around $100, they are around 8mm thick or above. Aluminum alloy on the back. Yes, we do have only one color available on GearBest, and that is the gold color. Screen 5.5-inch LCD IPS Full HD resolution, very high density, probably the sharpest, the best looking screen, around $100. The screen brightness goes also up to 500 luxes, so very bright. anti-SC LED notification bar, 10 touches it accepts, Corning Gorilla Glass protection, scratch resistant, 2.5D curved glass, and 80 degrees viewing angles. Wow, man, such a beautiful sound. So pure, so clean, bro. Such a beautiful sound, ninjas. Unbelievable. I have goosebumps, seriously, bro. Amazing. I don't know who can say. I had audible outmost enabled, so that's why it was so beautiful, bro. Anyway, so let's disable it and try it right now without it. Let's see if we can feel any difference. Yeah, Yeah, I can. But still amazing. Even without this option enabled, it's still amazing, bro. Oh my God, Dolby has such a great sound speaker, bro. For $95, like I said, not any single Xiaomi, Yumi, DJ Elephone, Ulefone, Huawei will give you this quality for under $200. Not any single other Chinese brand, bro. We can test another one. And the more I get to know, the more I learn to live. Wish that I can be somebody that can live just like you did. Amazing, Ninjas. Honestly, the quality is just out of this world for this price tag. Very high density, 401 ppi. Again, the reason why would you buy this one next to the processor and the RAM and the storage, it is the screen itself. So moving to performance, hardware, Helio X20 Deca-core processor, yes Ninjas, Deca-core processor for $110, 2.3, clocked at 2.3 GHz with the Mali T880, clocked at 780 MHz. So you will be able to play plenty of the games. You will have lag with the PUBG Ninjas. If you're gonna play it on the medium, you will have to lower the graphics, and also you will have the lag because PUBG is not optimized for Android 6 smartphones. You will have to flash the custom ROM with this one, or just basically don't play PUBG. Example, other games are running really good. Asphalt Extreme is running really good on Helio X20 on LeEco smartphones, whether it be the Snapdragon 652 variant or Helio X20. Anyway, remember that the score goes above 100,000 on Antutu. This is the only smartphone that scores this much for this price tag. Not any single smartphone scores around 100,000 on Antutu. Almost 100,000. 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, fingerprint sensor on the back, huge list of the sensor. Yes, gyroscope is there. LED notification bar, which we mentioned. 4G LTE support, and it has a B1, 3, 7, 38, 39, 40, and 41 bands. Dual SIM acceptable, Wi-Fi direct, Bluetooth 4.1, Beidou Glonus and GPS. There is no radio FM, there is no audio jack, there is infrared, OT and VoLTE support plus tethering, Ninjas. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anyway, the cameras, the back camera here is 16 megapixel Omnivision sensor OV16880, aperture of f2.0, supports 4K, HDR and ISO settings plus panorama and autofocus, manual focus enabled, 8 megapixel front selfie camera. So again, for the price tag, it's really difficult. Only so far, only Xiaomi can beat LeEco in the camera performance. All other Chinese brands, no chance, Ninjas, no chance, unfortunately no chance. So if you're not gonna go with the Xiaomi, you should go with the LeEco LES3. And obviously the battery on the end, 3000 mAh battery, fast charging support, LEED polymer, not removable. So it is a good side of this smartphone that it does charge really fast with the fast charger included. But the downside it is that since it does have this super powerful beast of the processor, Deca-core Helio X20, it will drain the battery faster than just screen on time for the gaming probably around 3 hours screen on time. So not that much. So you will have to also adapt and sacrifice basically the battery life. Anyway, I would say that community said that 26% of them said that they could survive less than a day. 47% of the customers said that they can survive 1 day, and 20% say that they can survive more than a day. That's basically for people who don't play games and who do not use camera apps. Camera app and playing games are the battery drain monsters, Ninjas. Just have that in mind. Anyway, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this small, short impression, revisited conclusions and my impressions. Should you buy it? I hope you enjoyed this series because still basically the other Chinese brands are still running MediaTek 6739 or MediaTek 6750, which are way worse, way poor and slower than the Helio X20. And if you really need power and the gaming smartphone, you should consider LeEco LES3. This one has a 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage, Ninjas. The buying links will be below. Support my channel, shop online, and check my other revisited reviews. Wish you all the best. Mohammed is signing out. Peace. Have you ever wondered where to buy smartphones from Chicka Chicka Ching 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 China? That is the gearbest.com and banggood.com, the most reliable two sites for online buying. Use my promo links below in the description to purchase anything, ninjas. That's the best way to support me. Let's go!